What's up everyone? It's Rich Brecklin with eXp Realty. This is Arizona Life. If you've watched my channel before, you may have heard me mention that we relocated, my family and I, my wife, 2 daughters, and our German Shepherd from the Midwest, from Central Illinois, right here to Gilbert, Arizona specifically, but Phoenix Metro. What is it like coming from the Midwest to the Valley of the Sun? And that is exactly what I want to cover in today's video, coming from the Midwest to Arizona. Now again, if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. This is the channel where I really want to show you what it is like to live, eat, sleep, breathe, play right here in Arizona, be your boots on the ground through my lens. And again, I would appreciate it if you would like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see more of. Now, other videos when I'm in my truck, I've done it where it's a dual cam, where you're seeing what I'm seeing through the windshield, through the road, and at me, it's a split screen. So if you like that style, let me know, and I'll do more videos like that. But for now, this is what we got as I drive through Mesa at the moment. Coming from the Midwest to Phoenix, obviously, I think the big difference is, in what people are going to stand out for most people, is the weather. So right now, as I shoot this video, it's March. It is in the 80s, clear blue skies. I see mountains ahead of me, palm trees to the left and the right. That is pretty nice. Where we left in Illinois, we had a few acres and a lake. And that was great. We loved that. Specifically weather-wise, obviously they're different, but what you may not realize if you're in the Midwest and coming here is just how much sun you don't get year-round. So having 300 plus days of sunshine it's really, it's a huge pro. Something I really didn't really take into consideration our move. It wasn't our main reason for moving, but 300 plus days of sunshine is fantastic. And vitamin D is good for you, and being out in the sun, I think that's what keeps people happy. Another thing coming from the Midwest to here, at least something I realize, is I know people can be lazy everywhere, but something about parking lots, the grocery store, and shopping carts. I feel here, maybe people are just entitled. Maybe they're too hot and they don't want to put the shopping cart back, or a buggy if you're from the south.
90% of the time I put it back, 99%.
But you're very tired right now, and that's causing an error in your judgment, lazy bones.
What? I don't give a what you are.
It drives me nuts. People don't put their shopping carts away here, so it's not a huge thing, I know, but it's something that stood out to me. Midwest nice. Well, you'll find it is a thing. Midwest nice is a thing. And I'm not saying people are rude here, but you have people literally from all over. 238 people per day moved to Phoenix Metro last year. So you're gonna get people from all over the country, all over the world. A lot of people from Canada come here and not just part-time, but choose to move here full-time. So you're gonna get different personalities, different cultures, maybe different way of doing things, but Midwest nice is the thing. Holding doors, saying please and thank you. Thankfully though, everyone we've met is, they're polite, they're friendly, but it's just one thing I've noticed when you're talking to someone from the Midwest and you don't know it, and when they say that they are, it all clicks, and you're able to tell pretty quickly, all right, you are my people, you are from the Midwest, you understand what it's like to work hard. Again, not saying if you're not from the Midwest, you don't understand hard work and work ethic, but I think if you're from the Midwest, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Central Illinois, I don't say middle of nowhere, but it's pure Illinois, not a ton of population and congested roadways as there is here. So that was something to get used to. Before, coming here, it really wasn't that big a deal if we left or tried to go somewhere, during, rush hour, because rush hour in Central Illinois is not quite the same as rush hour here. Rush hour here it's busy. If you're coming from Chicago, you get it. You don't want to be on 55, 294 during those peak travel times, because you're going to be sitting for quite a bit. Now, before we came here, a lot of people were like, oh, you're gonna miss the seasons. And yeah, we had all 4 seasons in Central Illinois. We had, a very wintry winter, a very fall, and then spring, and then, oh my God, it's hot and it's humid. And we were told, oh, there's no seasons there. Well, there are seasons. They're just not necessarily like visual seasons. So as we experienced winter in Arizona, it did get cold. We had to turn our heat on. It is not like Maui where it is, 70s all day. We had some days where the highs were only in the 50s. I felt, I was not expecting that. I thought honestly it was going to be warmer year round. And not saying 50s is awful coming from, areas where it's, negative sometimes, but I would like it to be a touch warmer, but you still get to experience 4 seasons. So you just don't have, we're not getting snow in Gilbert, but if you want snow, it's close enough where you can go visit. I mean, North Scottsdale had snow in February, and you can go up to Flagstaff if you really want to experience, the snow and the ski and the snowboard, all that stuff. One thing I did love about the Midwest is those July sunsets with the cornfields. So obviously you're not gonna have, they have corn here, but it is not the same corn that you're used to from the Midwest. But I've traded those sunsets over corn to sunsets behind mountains and palm trees. That is, to me, it's an even trade. I will gladly take it. Also, I was used to having, a lake in my backyard. That was awesome. We loved that. It was great just to pop out my door and go fishing. Here, most of these neighborhoods, your homes aren't on lakes here. However, there are, specifically in Gilbert, Val Vista Lakes, the islands. There's a lot of master plan communities that have, catch and release ponds. So it's not like we had to abandon that altogether. And we live in Power Ranch, and there are 2 lakes there. So yeah, we're not on the lake anymore like we were in Illinois, but it's still, it's close enough. We still have the ability to take the kids, go fishing. So I can't complain about having that, and I don't have the maintenance of it. So that to me is a pro. When it comes to things that we've missed about being in Illinois versus here, obviously you miss your family, your friends, just the comforts that you're used to, the safety net thing. Some things I guess I miss is that small town feel of where everyone. I'm not saying that's always a good thing, but it's common to go out and see people that where here there's so many people here. I'm not saying you'll never run into anyone again, but there's 4.5 million people in the valley, so it's a highly populated area. Now if you're coming again from the suburbs of Chicago itself, or Minneapolis, maybe that's completely, for me that was a change. I mean, I was born and raised in Peoria, Illinois, where I spent all my life, other than when I went to college at WIU. So coming here where you really don't run into people, and there's so many people here on just vacation rentals, travelers. So it's definitely different in that aspect, but it's nothing that would make me ever think of moving back. But again, just something we noticed. Another thing here I've noticed is there's a ton of development and businesses coming here. So it feels like, especially in Illinois, so many places were leaving and businesses pulling out. Here, I mean, they're dying to get in here with, in the tech world, the microchip plants coming here, just other businesses choosing to move their headquarters here, which is great. And it's good for, again, for the economy, for people wanting to move here. Now that is more people taking up homes, which right now there's an inventory shortage on homes, so it's making that, I don't say difficult, but just made it a little bit more challenging for some people. But they're also building more homes, so that's another pro. And putting money back into the economy will be good for the future. So obviously the weather, the landscape with the mountains, the desert, and again, I know I mentioned this before, but before we came here, you're thinking the desert, it's just going to be brown and just unattractive and just barren, but that is not the case. Specifically in the East Valley where we are, in Gilbert, Gilbert, Mesa, Chandler, those areas, there's a ton of green. I mean, the green belts they're plentiful. There's tons of open space, the trees. So if you're thinking you're never going to see green again, you are mistaken. Now, if you want that desert look and that Southwest vibe, you can have it here. I would say you find it more in the West Valley than East Valley. Not saying the East Valley doesn't have it, but just my just general perception is if you want that more desert vibe and desert feel, then the West Valley would be the good spot. You know, I like the East Valley and the West Valley for different reasons. I think I like the West Valley more for the scenery. Now, I'm not saying the East Valley doesn't have scenery, and someone's always in the comments saying, trying to twist my words, but no, the West Valley to me just feels like you're closer in the mountains to the desert. But I don't know, I mean, from where we live, it takes us 15 minutes to get to Santan Mountain Range, where we can go hike in the desert, be surrounded by cactus, find a scorpion or snake if you'd like. But and that's the other thing. Different types of animals you need to watch out for here than the Midwest. Obviously, Midwest, I mean, you got your trash dumpsters, trash pandas, raccoons. Here, you know, you want to maybe spray, not because of, you know, different bugs, but you don't want termites and scorpions. So those are some of the big things I would look out for. You know, I haven't seen any rattlesnakes near our home, so I mean, they just want to be left alone. But you know, in Illinois, we really didn't have to worry about too much. You know, maybe ants in the springtime, but that's about it. But obviously, there's differences. But coming from the Midwest to Arizona, it was a welcome change. It didn't feel like I was on another planet or another country. It was just, I don't know, it was just a nice change and something that was really, it was easy to adjust to. I mean, the weather, it's hot, but again, it is a dry heat, and I know people say that tongue in cheek, but it does matter. But when it's 115, it's 115 and it's hot. So my take on Midwest boy to Phoenix with our family, we love it. And if you were looking to do the same, please reach out. We would love to help you make that move. My name is Rich Brecklin with eXp Realty. My contact information is below. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.